And we are live on YouTube. Excellent. Hold on just a sec, you guys. Here we go. So, to everybody out there, hello, hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is the Pink Elephant in the Room conversation. Yes, I know we are later than usual. There was a family affair that came up, and I didn't even have the chance to go ahead and message you guys, and that is my own fault, of course, but I'm still gonna go on for today. And what we will be talking about is simply why you shouldn't fear anything and more. What is more? Why you shouldn't fear what you call God, Creator, whatever you call it. Why you shouldn't fear people, why you shouldn't fear things, the importance of it. Why is it important not to fear these things? Because at the end of the day, who you are, of course, as I always say, is infinite. But on top of that, due to you being infinite, that means you can't really die. This body, yes, it can die. But there is an illusion that plagues us brutally when it comes to what we do in life. We stress about the jobs we work. We stress about bills that need to be paid. We stress about certain life issues going on. We stress about many things and freak out about many things and use emotions, thoughts, allowing thoughts to masquerade as emotions, which cause this fear to grow even further. Sorry. The problem with this, though, is that your thoughts are not your true emotions, and this is something we have to keep in mind. We allow things that are going on in our head to masquerade around us and make us feel as though they're real when they haven't even happened yet. And on top of that, we have to be more cautious in a sense of what's going on. There's no reason to really be afraid of anything. Things will happen one way or another, whether you choose for them to happen or you don't. It's up to you, though, how you react to those things that are going on around you. You can act and freak out, and you can, of course, have a mental breakdown. I should know. It's happened to me before, too. However, you can go ahead and do that, or you can grow who you are and keep going forward. It's a choice to allow yourself to the freedom to be happy or to be stuck in a cage of your own fears and worries about what is going on constantly and consistently around you. We can be afraid of things, but the question is it the most important to who you are as a person? Is it worth the time to be afraid of things that are going on in life that are causing problems in life? No. And yes, of course, you may think, well, that doesn't make any sense because of the fact that this is hurting me and this and that. Of course, and this is where you take time to yourself during times where you feel that way. Go outside, go do your favorite sports, go skating, go ride your bike, go draw, paint, do something that relaxes you and calms you to focus and think of how you can change what is happening around you. It does not have to be that way. And even if it is that way, it does not mean you have to react in that sense to allow it to affect you. It's a choice. We choose to, in certain situations, get frustrated and act up because we're upset of the fact of what's going on. We choose to worry if certain bills get paid and certain bills don't. We choose to flip out about the fact that we don't have enough money for X, Y, and Z and ourselves. That is a choice. We choose these things, but we never desire to change our reality of what we can create from them. It's a choice of what you desire to create. This does not have to be your lifestyle. On top of that, that is what we call earthly ideals of fear. We're talking about fear of what you call creator God or so on and so forth. There is no reason to fear something because here's the logic in it. If you have never really been damaged or destroyed before due to such an entity you believe, then it most likely won't happen. Now, some people will say, well, this and X, Y, and Z have happened. Well, of course, but you have to understand that all things work together. Everything plays a part. You can manifest those things to happen and then believe those things to be something else when it's all you. Our hardest part is that we desire to put the blame on someone else instead of ourselves for these what we call coincidences that are going on in our life. There is no need to be afraid. There is no need to worry about fearing what you would call creator in a sense, or God or goddess, whatever you like. Because at the end of the day, you have to realize you are one with that. You and the creator are the same thing. To fear the creator is simply to fear yourself. You are an amazing being. So why would it be so important for you to not fear anything? You live in a world that has constantly and consistently told you fear-based things to help you become safe, to help you feel more comfortable, to simply allow you to to feel as though everything will be okay if we do X, Y, and Z, if we control X, Y, and Z. And the thing is, you have to put the safety within yourself, not others. Safety comes from within you by growing and realizing and being cautious of what works and what doesn't work around you. If you desire your peace, for example, does it work to take, for example, safety away from other people who perhaps are from a poor neighborhood and giving it more to wealthy people? Does it work to do those things? It doesn't. Using that as a sense due to fear that if we do this, we'll be okay, but then you have the other side. For example, there are people out there who are wealthy and fear the fact that they don't have enough wealth, yet they have plenty of wealth, and yet you have the 99% of people who don't have that type of wealth. And they fear that to give wealth or to give any of their money away to others means they are losing money. But this is an illusion of scarcity. When scarcity doesn't really exist, and you can constantly and consistently create more. However, we don't ever see ourselves being able to. But the other thing is, most of us have never really attempted, never gone forth, never chose to do that, to create more. We would say that we lost money, but we don't find a way to create more in our life. We say we lose love, but we don't desire or choose a way to create more in our life. We say that we choose success, and when there's a time where we fall and we can't do it, again, there are many people who stop trying to go for their success. But of course, you must keep going. You can't try because, as I was taught when I was young from a great mentor, trying is the first step to failure. Well, of course, failure though is also illusion. You can't try something, you can only be truly something. And when you are choosing to be your fearlessness, when you are desiring something more than to worry about bills, to worry about what's going on in life, and so on and so forth, but to choose to genuinely go forth and create, no matter what is freaking you out, no matter what scares you at night, no matter what frustrates you, but to decide you will be your peace and go forward, you will make things happen. It's a choice. Choose to be your fearlessness, because only the fearless will truly know the creator within who you are. You are too amazing to let anything get in your way in life. to worry about things, no matter what your parents or anyone else there out there in the world or what anybody calls the status quo says. You must choose to create something magnificent because you're too divine, you're too amazing, you're too beautiful. You are the gods, the goddesses, and the creators within. So see within the self and realize that to know thyself is to know the creator within. So, to everybody out there, have a good morning, have a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.